That's one thing that students don't quite get sometimes. The fact that if you mispronounce one little phoneme, you might be saying like a completely different word, like talking
Yeah.
about sheep and ship, like things like that. Like people don't really understand how this little sound that you're mispronouncing is actually making your language harder to be understood, right?
Right.
It's why we teachers who focus on pronunciation need to actually keep doing it, because I've also noticed, and I don't know if you have as well, many teachers out there focus on grammar or perhaps vocabulary because that's kind of like something easy to teach. Something because it's just, structures, you make sure you follow them. But when it comes down to pronunciation, not a lot of people know how to do that, right? Not a lot of people are aware even of, the different sounds, native and non-native alike. And that's because, for example, me as a native Spanish speaker, I mean, I'm sure there are so many sounds and phenomena that happens in Spanish that I am not even aware of. I mean, I use it, but nobody has taught me, right? So that's the thing, like I'm pretty sure also that many American speakers don't even know that, like sometimes when they connect a T to a Y, it sounds ch, right? As in don't ch. And like they might not even realize that they're doing it, right? It's about that, like making it explicit that these things actually happen and helping you make your language that much clearer.
Yes, exactly that. And I subscribe to that with Polish. For me, I sometimes would love to be able to understand how Polish pronunciation works to someone who asks me about it. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, let me check Wikipedia because I actually have to do some research now. But when it comes to English, I've had this happen to me many times when I was speaking English with native speakers and sometimes from the UK as well. And they would ask me, like, how did you learn something? And we would go down the grammar route and they would
Hmm.
tell me, I don't even know the rules of grammar of my language. How do you
Hmm.
know them so well? And I was like, well, because as learners, that's how we learn all of them. We kind of like
Hmm.
analytically approach it, and then are we able to internalize it and have it more as a muscle memory almost. So yeah, and I found it very interesting that we as teachers and also learners of languages sometimes we know more about other languages than
No.
our own
The
native
native
ones.
speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And it happens all the time. I'm pretty sure American who's learning Spanish, like, can teach me about Spanish grammar. And
Yeah.
like that also happens, vice versa.